YouTube, what's up, y'all? Hoodie hustling. Got another split screen, so you know I flew in a business owner, and this one is out of Nashville again. Name is Kendall, and she is a famous esthetician. Welcome, girl, to the family. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Appreciate you pulling up on us. So we're gonna get right to it. Kind of, what is your business name? What do you guys do? How long you been in business, and how can we reach you?
hmm so like you said, my name is Kendall. I'm a licensed esthetician. My business name is Skin by Kin, and I do mobile facials. So I do like all types of skincare treatments, like LED extractions, peels, all that. And I do it like house call. So basically, I'm like bringing the spa to you in a sense. And I've been in business for about 5 months now, since September of last year. And you can reach me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. My username is Skin by Ken, and it's SKYNNBYKYN. And you can just like message me on there. And my website is in my like my bios on there too. And you can also message me on there too.
Okay, all right. That is good to hear. So now the next question is, why did you decide to kind of make the leap from becoming an employee and now you want to create this side business and start to generate your own income and your own kind of your own thing?
Um, was kind of a mixture of reasons. Mainly just like I just want to be able to like bring my own experience to people. Cause like when you work for somebody, you gotta like do it the way that they want you to do it. You gotta be on their schedule. You gotta do the services they want you to do. But I wanted to be able to like create my own like experience, create my own services, create my own schedule, and do that for people like the way that I want to do it. And two, like just like this field is like super competitive, and it's like so hard to kind of like get in a job, which was also another like driving factor for me. Is like I can do this on my own, you know. And two, really like my mom really pushed me, because like I was so scared at first. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But she really pushed me, and she was like, just do your research, make a plan, and just do what you got to do.
Okay. Mom's holding it down. Mom Duke, show. Shout out Mom Duke. All right, so now with that comes, I know you started, this is your rookie year, so to speak, your
Mhm.
rookie season. So I know you had a lot of things, you don't know what you don't know. So talk to the audience about some of the pitfalls, some of the hardships you had to go through or are going through currently, and just speak to how you're kind of navigating through all that.
hmm Um, I think the biggest thing is just like it starts off very slow. Like, you think when you start off like, oh, I'm telling all my friends, I'm telling all my family about this, like they're all gonna book with me and I'm gonna have all these people. And it's not like that. Like sometimes you go like weeks, like I've even gone like a whole month without a single client. And it's like very discouraging sometimes. And you're like, well, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. But I just been trying to like be patient with myself and like push through. And it's a lot of like trial and error. Like you gotta figure out what works and what doesn't work. And you just gotta like keep trying, keep trying till like eventually something is gonna stick, you know. And so that's really been like my biggest challenge, is just like pushing through those times when it's like slow and you feel like, like you're not seeing the results from like the work that you're putting in. And another challenge is just like it's it's a very overwhelming, just like learning everything, and then also trying to like run everything yourself. Trying to do like the social media, making content, trying to handle like the money stuff, and while also like servicing people. It's a lot. So not being afraid to ask for help, that's a very big thing that I'm trying to work on, is like being able to like give tasks to people, because sometimes like you feel like I want it done a certain way, so I'm gonna just do it myself because it's my business. But you gotta have people to help you so that you don't burn yourself out. So that's like my two biggest challenges that I've had so far.
Okay, now that makes sense. That there's a difference between working on the business and working in the business, and then learning to delegate things that can be done by other people as long as you're trained properly. So that's it's a learning curve. Nobody learns everything in one weekend. So I'm glad to see you pushing through and persevering. So now the final question, the most important question for those that are kind of in the space where they're kind of nervous, scared, they need that extra motivation to get over the hump and start to explore creating their own thing, creating their own stream of income. What would be one piece of advice you give to them?
Um, the biggest thing, like I said, just be patient, which is like what I try to tell myself every single day. It's not gonna happen overnight. It takes months, years. It takes a while to like build the business to where you want it to be. But just keep pushing through. Just like be patient with yourself too, because like you said, like it's learning. It's about learning. You're not gonna get it all right the first time. So just like really be patient with yourself and just like keep trying. Don't let it get you down. And two, like don't compare yourself to others. When you see people like on social media and stuff, like all these other businesses like doing so good, like you'll get there one day. Everybody's path is different. It takes different amounts of time for different people. So just like don't compare yourself, be patient, be consistent. Sometimes you're not gonna feel like recording a video, you're not gonna feel like editing, you're not gonna feel like posting, you're not gonna feel like doing any of that. But just consistently like show up for yourself and invest in yourself and in your education and in the whatever resources you need. And eventually, it's all gonna pay off in the long run.
Yeah, I love to hear that perseverance and realize that sometimes you got to put a lot on the front end before you see any results on the back end. But if you give up on yourself, you get no results. So, I've been doing YouTube for almost, 3 years. I'm just pushing through. Some months are good, some months are bad. So same thing with you. Some months are good, some months are bad. But if you stop, you're gonna get nothing. I can guarantee you that. So we just keep pushing through. We thank you for the tips, the advice, and I'm gonna have my facial booked. My skin needs some work. You can't see it because the mask is covering, but trust me, I'm gonna pull up on you, girl. We're gonna get right, and maybe the end of this year we're gonna spin the block and see how you've been improving this past year in 2025. See the improvement and the growth through all this perseverance.
I got you. I got you.
All right, y'all. Another episode in the book. Kendall, appreciate it. One more time, if you give us all your handles, ways we can reach you online, please.
Yes, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at skynnbykyn. That's SKYNNBYKYN. And you can message me on there.
Y'all heard it. Hoodie hustling. We out, y'all.